Hi everyone, today I'm going to be unboxing Kihyun's first mini album, Youth. There are 3 different photobook versions of the album, the Youth, Goodbye Youth, and the Second Journey versions. This is similar to his first single album, Voyager, which came out earlier this year. He did also release a Kino Kit version and 3 different jewel case versions of the album. I did buy the jewel case version for Voyager, but I did not get the jewel cases this time. It's honestly becoming a bit difficult to keep up with all of the different versions of albums that are coming out, and a lot of times when I will open a jewel case or a Kino Kit, I will find myself wondering if it was worth the money to add it to my collection. So I may change my mind later and go back and try to add some of these missing versions to my collection, but right now I'm trying to scale back a little bit and just focus on getting the main photobook versions. So those are the only 3 versions I have to unbox today. I did pre-order these from Starship Square because they were doing exclusive pre-order photo cards, as they usually do. They did offer a different set of exclusive photo cards, I think, if you got these versions and the jewel cases, but again, I opted not to do that this time. So I just have the standard pre-order photo cards, I guess you'd call them. And they did send me all 3 this time. I did have a mix-up with my Voyager order where they didn't originally send me all of the photo cards. That was eventually sorted out, thankfully. This time around we do have all 3. So these, I believe, had a rock, paper, scissors concept. So here you see he's doing the rock motion from rock, paper, scissors, and it looks like you get a selfie card and a concept card. And then the backs. I know you're supposed to punch these out, but I'm a little hesitant to do that because he's got a quote at the top here that says, "The sky is beautiful these days. Soul I used to know feels new. I want to get drenched in rain. I want to be happy without trying. You're doing great even now." And I believe that's a translation of some of the lyrics in the title track. I will talk more about that song when I'm looking at the track list. Then we've got, I believe that is the paper motion. That is a very pretty sweater that he has on there. And the backs, I presume, will be the same. Yes, they do appear to be the same. And then the scissors motion or a peace sign. Very, very cute. So as I said, I am trying to scale back my collection a bit. I do, at this point in time, still intend to get all of Kihyun's album cards eventually, but I'm scaling back on pre-order cards and things like that. The album itself has pretty different packaging compared to Voyager, which is not super surprising considering MONSTA X is not really known for having consistent packaging. So it's not really surprising to see Kihyun continue that trend with his solo work. It looks like the main cover might be the same for all 3 versions, and it looks like we have this color band over top of it, and that differs with each one. So that has our track list on it, and there are 5 songs on this album. We have our title track, Youth, and then the B-sides, Bad Liar, Stardust, Where Is This Love, and 'Cause of You. And much like his first solo single, Voyager, every single song on this album is fantastic. He's got a wide variety of genres represented here, and even compared to the songs on Voyager, I feel like every song he's put out so far has been different, but very, very, very good. Youth, once again, is in that pop rock vein, similar to Voyager, which I was super pleased by because I love that genre, but it's a totally different take on that sound, I feel like. Whereas Voyager was more anthemic, Youth has a very melancholy tone to it. I feel like this is going to be a very niche comparison, but it honestly reminds me of a ONEWE song a little bit, not necessarily in the sound, but just in the approach to the lyrics. They feel very nostalgic and melancholy, but hopeful at the same time, and it just really reminded me of some of the songwriting in ONEWE's more sentimental songs, which I totally was not expecting and was super, super impressed by. So we're going to start with the first version, the Youth version, and immediately the thing that strikes me the most about these albums is how compact they are. They're really not much bigger than my hand, and in fact, if I stretch my fingers out all the way, they're a little smaller than my hand width-wise, which honestly I kind of like. As much as I love a big, gorgeous photo books, a lot of albums nowadays go with boxy, bulky packaging that they don't really need just to take up more shelf space. Well, I understand that makes sense for like physical retail space in a store. As a collector, I am very quickly running out of shelf space because of albums like that. So, with that perspective, I do appreciate Kihyun giving us a more petite album here. And that's another reason I'm scaling back on collecting all of the extra jewel cases, is I'm just running out of room for them. But as I said, the cover has this little band on it with the track list. Oh, the spine is really cute. I love the bubble lettering for youth. And it says youth version at the bottom there. Oh, my inclusions are wanting to fall right out of this. I also really love the way the colorful strip looks on the back. Again, that bubble lettering is just very cute. And it is noted here that it is printed with soy ink. And there's something here about the paper supporting responsible forestry, which is very, very good. I know there's been some discourse online about making album production more environmentally friendly. So it's very nice to see things like this that indicate the companies are making steps to do so. I especially appreciate it because I know one of the alternatives discussed was eliminating physical albums altogether, and as a huge physical album collector, I would be very unhappy if that day ever comes. So I really like that companies seem to be taking strides to make album production more environmentally friendly. So, oh, this little strip is a lot longer than I thought. It goes like almost all the way on the inside of the cover, but it does come off. And I'm just going to really quickly show you that without it, the back is pretty blank. But the Kihyun, the first mini album, is still printed there without the band, which is very nice. And the band itself actually had some writing on the inside. So that is very cute, very interesting way to go about including that, but I think I like it. And the inclusions, obviously, we know they're all going to be Kihyun. This is Kihyun's solo album, so I'm not worried about keeping them a secret from myself. We're just gonna get to them when we get to them. Ooh, I love that the cover page, or the inside page, is this really gorgeous orange. I love how colorful that is. Okay, so we've got those lyrics again here that were written on the back of the photo cards. I really, really enjoy this. Because, I'll be honest, I obviously love MONSTA X. They're one of my alt groups, but they are not really a group that I often look to for their lyrics. There's honestly some MONSTA X songs that I've not even looked at the translation of, because the things I enjoy about their music are more sonic elements, like the sound of the music itself, their vocals, things like that. It's not necessarily the lyrics that impress me. So having Kihyun do a very lyrically striking solo song was not something I expected, but it's something I really, really enjoy, and it has me even more excited about his solo career going forward. I honestly think that after the release of this album, if he continues doing something similar with his future solo releases, he is probably going to be my favorite male vocalist. Well, he's already my favorite male vocalist, but my favorite male soloist in all of K-pop. He might bump Key of SHINee down to a very close second place. Because again, all of these songs are so good. Bad Liar and Where Is This Love were both written by Hyungwon, but they're both super different. Bad Liar is a more rock-influenced song in the vein of some of Kihyun's Imagine Dragons covers. Where Is This Love is a very stirring, all-English ballad. My personal favorites are Bad Liar and Stardust. Stardust is, I would say, synth-pop influenced. Again, not a sound that I expected from Kihyun, but I super, super enjoy that because I really love that genre of music. I love all these pictures with the records. Those are so interesting. Okay, so here we go. We finally get to our first picture of Kihyun. And he looks very cute, as usual. Oh, I really like this set with the records in the background. And smile for the camera shirt. I wonder if they picked that for a narrative reason. Because it does kind of remind me of some of the lyrics, but that could be a coincidence. This is a very fun set. It's like Rockstar Kihyun in the studio. I love his boots. Yeah, I actually really like the size of this album. Okay, so we have already the lyrics for Youth, the title song. Oh, interesting. The original title of it was Missing You. So it looks like they've switched the lyrics up quite a bit. And the original writer was Ryan Jun, who does not appear to be credited on the final version. It also says vocal directed by Sam Carter and background vocals by Sam Carter. That name feels very familiar, but I'm not sure why it's ringing a bell. I feel like he may have been in an older K band, perhaps. I'll have to look that up. Because that name sounds really familiar to me, but I'm not 100% sure why. That's very interesting if he was in a band, like I'm thinking. I will say, I am kind of surprised that Kihyun wasn't credited on the lyrics. I know he's written some lyrics before. I also know that you don't have to write the lyrics of a song for it to resonate with you. But I had honestly just assumed from how personal the lyrics seemed to be that he might have written it. But again, a song can have great personal meaning for an artist even if they were not the songwriter. That's not meant as a drawback or negative in any way. That is simply an observation. Like, just to use an example, Demi Lovato did not write their emotional song Skyscraper, but it still obviously has a very strong emotional meaning for her. I wonder how many different photo shoot concepts we'll get in each photo book. Okay, so it looks like we've got some of our inclusions here. We get a sticker sheet, and it looks super fun. So we've got stickers for some of the different song names, like Youth, Where's This Love, 'Cause of You, Bad Liar. Interesting that I don't see one for Stardust. And we've got a few different photo concepts here, so I wonder if these are version specific. I feel like they might be, judging by that Youth sticker matching the Youth strip. But I suppose we shall find out. Got another orange page. I'm thinking based on that sticker sheet that we may get at most 3 concepts per version. Because there appear to be 3 different concepts in that sticker sheet. Okay, so we've got... Oh, I got the cutest photo card. Look at that. Look at him in the little hoodie. Ah. Okay, I did see some photo card spoilers, and I do remember that being one of the cards that I thought was the cutest. So I'm very happy with that poll. Of course, I'll be happy with any Kihyun cards, because I love Kihyun. He's one of my alt biases, and eventually I would like to get all of his solo album cards, but that will probably be a slow process. But that one is so, so extra cute, and I'm so happy to have pulled that one. Very, very adorable. Alright, let's see what else we get here. So it looks like we get a film strip of some kind. Gosh, these have been a popular inclusion lately. But that one looks really cute too. We've got Kihyun in a pink shirt, it looks like. Not sure how many of these are version specific or if they're all just kind of random. Oh, this is really fun. So we get a boarding pass. And it's got a picture of him on one side, That's really, really cute because it kind of goes along with the second journey concept, continuing off of his first single, Voyager. On the back it says name of passenger Kihyun, flight youth, date October 24th, which I believe is when the album came out, and seat K11. That's adorable. I wonder how many different versions of those there are. It looks like we also get a folded poster. So let me put the album to the side for a moment so I can give you a closer look at this. It is this very cute picture of Kihyun in this striped sweater, the same one we saw on the boarding pass. Yeah, none of Kihyun's solo albums came with external poster bonuses, but they did both have mini posters, so I suppose that makes up for it. And now back to the photo book. So we have our lyrics for our second song, Bad Liar, which, as I said, was originally written by Hyungwon, along with Justin Oh, who is a frequent songwriting collaborator of his. Again, vocal directed by Sam Carter. And there's a lot of English in the song, which, again, makes sense. Hyungwon tends to write a lot of English songs, which is very interesting. I'm not sure if he's ever spoken about why that is, but I do find it an interesting trend. So we do have a second concept. We've got Kihyun in the very cute green sweater here. I don't think the photo cards are version specific. I think you can get any card in the album, but I could be wrong. Was not expecting an exposed stomach. Very daring for you, Kihyun. That sweater looks so cozy. It's very, very cute. I love how different the two concepts in this album are so far, but that is very on par for Kihyun. We have our lyrics for Stardust. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of possibly Swedish names in these credits, and that makes a lot of sense because there are a lot of really good Swedish pop songwriters, and this song very much has that style. The original title was Dancing Solo, interestingly. I love when K-pop albums put the original song titles. I'm always so fascinated by that. I love song demos and like seeing how they became the songs we know and love today. This is such a pretty photo shoot. And I love how the green sweater goes with the green grass and the green trees. Just very gorgeous. He is out walking children in nature. We got the lyrics for Where Is This Love, which, as I said, was written by Hyungwon, Justin Oh, and Jantine Anika H. Pardon me if I pronounced that incorrectly. She was also credited on Bad Liar as well. I love that the lyrics are sprinkled throughout the album instead of all at the end. Ooh! Oh, this shirt is so cute. I love the stars. So it does look like, I imagine the stickers will be version specific because these three outfits are the outfits featured on the sticker sheet. Very fun. That makes the sticker sheet a little bit of a spoiler. I don't know what that set is, but I love that it matches the shirt. Like, the outfits in this photo book are so simple, but I like them so much. They suit Kihyun very well. Oh, that's a beautiful picture. We've got the lyrics for 'Cause of You. Kihyun did write lyrics on this one, it looks like. Oh, that is such a pretty picture. I could be wrong because I'm only a casual fan of this artist, but something about this honestly gives me Harry Styles vibes a little bit. But it could just be the pink, to be honest. Again, such a simple photo shoot, but so gorgeous. Oh, he's so pretty. Oh, so we've got our credits page, and again, we've got some lyrics from the title track. Very, very pretty. And then we have our CD at the back, which is bright orange to match this version of the album. So it does look like the CD colors will be different for each one, which I do appreciate. Next up, we have the Goodbye Youth version, and I'm very curious to see what this version will entail. Packaging is pretty similar to the youth version, just... oh, my film strip's already wanting to fall out. So obviously it's green instead of orange, but other than that, pretty similar. Oh, my CD is coming out of this one too, goodness. I really enjoy the font they use here for the Goodbye Youth text. I will say the strip itself was folded a little crookedly. I thought it was just the positioning on the album, but no, the strip itself is crooked, but that can probably be fixed relatively easily. So let's, again, as I suspected, the cover art is... oh, it's not identical. It does say the version up there. I did not realize that, because I was only looking at the youth version, which is the same as the album name. So that is good. There is a way to tell the difference once the slip is removed. I love this shade of green. It's very beautiful. So this is the same as the first version, but we do, of course, get a different concept. I'm assuming there's going to be 3 different photo shoots in this one as well. So we start off with the sweater vest outfit. That was in one of the pre-order photo cards. I love that he's got a duster there. So I guess it's Goodbye Youth because he has to be an adult and clean up his own apartment or house. Very relatable king. Oh yep, there's the vacuum. And the broom. Very cute. I'm not sure what's up with the miniature trees, but they're very interesting. We've got the lyrics for youth once again. Oh, not the toes out. I think that's a lens flare. If that's the wrong term, forgive me. I'm not very well versed in visual arts. But it really draws your attention to the photo. It's very striking. Lyrics for Bad Liar. We do get a different concept. He's in an aquarium, it looks like. I do remember seeing these in the teasers. Oh, you know what, that might just be a picture of an aquarium. He might not actually be in one. I love the way these pictures are shot with, like, the filter over them. Very pretty. I could be wrong, But the vibe that I'm getting from these concepts so far, with him having cleaning supplies in the first one and surrounded by books here, makes me think of like being an adult and having to like study and keep the house clean. I could be wrong. That may not be what they're going for, but with the name Goodbye Youth, that's just kind of what it brings to my mind. But the beauty of art is that it's up for interpretation, and as we can see, with him like using the books as hats and other silly things, he's not quite ready to say goodbye to youth just yet. At least, again, that's the vibe I'm getting. That's my unprofessional analysis. Get the lyrics for Stardust. Oh, that's a pretty picture. Yeah, he's made paper airplanes out of the books. Kihyun. So many nerds are going to hate you for this. I'm kidding. We have the lyrics for Where Is This Love? And it looks like we have another concept switch impending. Oh, this is the one from the photo card I got in the last album. So they are not version specific, as I suspected. So here he is on a playground. The way that the lighting is, it makes his hair look like it matches the sweater, which is very interesting. Okay, so here's all the inclusions. I am going to put them to the side so they're not distracting since we're so close to the end. Let's finish this out first. Yeah, I think this photo shoot is my favorite of the three in this version. But personally, I do prefer the photo shoots in the youth version just a little. I do like that these are a little more artistic. I do appreciate that. But purely aesthetically, I like the first version a little bit better personally. I really like this photo shoot though. Again, the filter is just so gorgeous. Makes it look so dreamy. Like, dream-like, as if in a dream. Very pretty. And then our credits again. And our CD is green to match the green version. Again, I love when albums will have different CDs because I feel like it's very easy to just do the same one for each version. So I appreciate that attention to detail. And then our inclusions for this version. So for the mini poster, I presume there's different versions. We've got Kihyun with the mini vegetables. And then for the stickers. So yes, these are version specific. So for Goodbye Youth, we see the 3 different concepts represented here. Stardust does have a sticker this time. But Bad Love, or Bad Liar and Where Is This Love do not. Interesting. Unfortunately, I have pulled a duplicate photo card. Which is a bit unfortunate, and this is the thing I was worried about when I realized these were not version specific. But hopefully I shall be able to trade. This is a very cute photo card, but I do not need 2 of him, adorable though he is. I did get a different film strip though, it looks like. I wonder if there's one of these for each version, or maybe multiples, but this one says The Second Journey on the side, so I suppose it is for that version. And then the boarding pass. The back has the same information, but I did get a different one. So these might be one per version as well, because this one also says the second journey. So they definitely aren't version specific, so they may have been made to match different versions. Yeah, see, my first film strip said youth, so I didn't realize that was the name of the version. I just thought it was the song. What did that boarding pass say? Oh yeah, see, the boarding pass also... Well, no, it also said the second journey. So I guess all of the boarding passes say the second journey. Very interesting. I'm figuring this out as I go along. I did not watch unboxings. And then finally, last but not least, we have the version in question, the second journey version. I know for Voyager there was like a mix of concepts from the music video and the other two photo shoots in that photo book, so I'm curious to see if they'll do something similar here, or if it's just going to be 3 brand new photo shoots this time. Color-wise, blue is my favorite of these 3 colors, so I am pretty excited for this version. And that is a closer look at that strip. I realized I forgot to show the spine with the strip on, but they all look pretty similar. You get the idea. It is blue, but it's almost a purplish blue, which is interesting. So it looks like we're starting off with the photo shoot that I got in that film strip. This definitely is calling to mind some of the Voyager version photo shoots. I feel like that was probably purposeful, given this version name ties back to one of the Voyager versions. He's got the compass again. I'm curious how long they'll keep this journey theme for his solo releases, if that will continue to be a thing after this album. The lyrics for youth once again. Interesting that he's just holding the roller skates and not wearing them. He's got a Michigan hat on. That's an interesting choice. I just realized that. Okay. Oh! So I guess the stickers are random. And I just got lucky and got the right ones for the last 2. Because it looks like I got a youth sticker sheet this time around. Not at all what I expected. We did also get a duplicate boarding pass, unfortunately, because this does not seem like it's going to be something easy to trade. But perhaps I will be able to find a trade offer. And then for the mini poster... Okay, we did get something different. Ooh! He's in a denim jumpsuit. Looks very stylish here. It's hard to show the vertical ones on camera with it so zoomed in, but very pretty. Is he going to wear the roller skates at any point, or are they just there for him to hold them? I am wondering. Lyrics for Bad Liar. Oh yeah, I guess they were just to be held, because we're moving on to concept number 2. This is very fun. There's so many Kihyuns. I really like the denim jumpsuit. Or it might be a shirt and pants. I don't know. But either way, it looks very cool. So handsome. Like, it's such a simple outfit, but he looks so good in it. Okay. Oh, this is funny. So I did get a new film strip. and I got one for Goodbye Youth. So the Goodbye Youth and the Second Journey film strips were flip-flopped. I wonder if there's just one per version or if there's like one for each concept per version. I'll have to look that up after I film. I should have looked it up before filming, but I never think to do that. Such a pretty picture. Oh, I really like this page. I'm not sure if that's lyrics or if that's just something from Kihyun. I honestly don't remember. But very meaningful words there. Here we've got the lyrics for Stardust. I love these pictures with the mirror. They're so gorgeous. Oh, I just noticed the clothes in the suitcase are some of the outfits from the different photo shoots because I see the pink shirt from the youth version. That's really cool. Okay, I think these might be lyrics. They might have been lyrics on the last page as well because I think these are. It's hard to tell sometimes because the translations are a little different from the ones I've seen online. But these pictures are just so cool to me with like the collage of different Kihyuns and then the lyrics. I just really enjoy the aesthetics of these. So if the photo card... Oh, I did get a different photo card, thankfully. I feel like I got like two very cute but very random Kihyun photo cards. Like, why is he... What is this, a tomato? He's just holding a vegetable. I know the vegetables were in the photo shoot, but it still just makes for such a random photo card. But it's very cute. Oh yeah, I just realized they do say the version on the back, so both of the cards I got were from the Goodbye Youth version, interestingly. But I am happy that I didn't pull all duplicates, because I was a little bit afraid of that happening. Oh, this is interesting. So this is the Kihyun from the youth version with the green outfit, and the Kihyun from this version is like going to see him? What is this time travel plot? This just got very cool and very conceptual all of a sudden. Oh, this is fascinating. Because I was going to say, of the three, I think the youth photo shoot was my favorite, but this just made this version a lot more interesting. He's got a camera, like as if he's going back in time to film those moments. Very cool photo shoot, very cool concept. Got the lyrics for 'Cause of You. And we've got just some pictures of this photo shoot here. Tying it all together, I suppose. I do kind of wish we could have seen the current Kihyun visiting some of the other Kihyuns. I think that would have been a cool thing to do. But I'm also not mad about having more photos in this adorable outfit. Yeah, I think the youth version had my favorite outfits, but all of them had good photo shoots. Can they see each other? What is the lore here? Oh, that's such an interesting note to end on. Got our credits again. And then the CD. Yeah, I do really enjoy all three of these albums. I do think the youth version was my personal favorite aesthetically, just in terms of the photo shoot outfits, but I liked the conceptual stuff it felt like they were doing with the Second Journey and the Goodbye Youth versions. And of course, I just really, really love the album. So I'm super pleased to have all three in my collection. But I will say, if you were a more casual fan of Kihyun, I don't think you could go wrong by picking your favorite photo book and just getting that one. But I do think you get enough new and interesting photo shoots to justify getting all three if you would like to. That is it for today's unboxing. I hope you enjoy. If you'd like to see more unboxings or K-pop hauls like this one, you can check out the other videos on my channel. And if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.